What's up, guys? We are going to do the final piece of my Jose Canseco collection. This time we are doing the top 25, maybe 26, maybe 27, I'm not sure, but I'm going to start off with just an incredible card that my son made me for Father's Day today. So Atticus did this, and he is quite the artist. I love this thing. So forget the other cards, you guys. This is the top one in my collection. I love it. It's awesome. We're going to have this in the background, just hang out in the background there for my top 25 Jose Canseco baseball cards. I'm going to start off with this one. And by the way, you guys, there's no rhyme or reason as far as the numbers of the number of importance or whatever one card is than the other. It's going to be random order, because if I didn't do that, then you know what's going to happen. I'm going to spend hours and hours and hours freaking out and stressing out about what's the number one in my collection, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a Topps triple threads, and I don't recall what it's actually called. Maybe a triple hits or something. But as you can see, it's got Jose's handprint there and a jumbo swatch and a signature. I remember back in 2014, you guys, when these came out and they started hitting, and one guy actually reached out to me with one of them, and I was like, no, that's not something I go after. I'll pass. Well, I regretted that. I actually sent it on somewhere else, and I regret it because it was a really cool card. This thing's massive, by the way, so I'll show you kind of the difference in size. There it is right there. It's just such a cool card. I really love this. So, and interestingly enough, me and my buddy John have been swapping this back and forth a couple times. So as far as trades go, so it's now my collection and back in my collection again, and I'm just very happy with it. It's just it's a really cool piece. All right, you guys. So I actually have these cards displayed on my shelf. So I'm just going to go through them as I have them laid out. Like I said, no rhyme or reason for the placement. And just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to do with my collection, instead of trying to get one of everything, I'm really trying to have my collection tell a story. So hopefully that comes across. But anyway, so to start off, this is a 1999 Ultimate Victory Gold 1-of-1 parallel. So a lot of them will have a 1-of-1 here. So I'm not sure if they missed the serial number or if this is a replacement, but I'm going to take the top off here so that way you can kind of get a better feel for it, because it is just a beautiful card. At one time, I actually had this as the most beautiful card ever in my collection, and the coloring, the holographic foil pattern, everything is just amazing. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is a replacement 1-of-1 or if this is just one that they didn't stamp all of them, but I think all of the 90s 1-of-1s did have a separate copy. And they would make replacements in case the pack pull version was damaged or something, so they could give it back out. But regardless, yeah, this is a beautiful card, 1-of-1 99 Ultimate Victory Gold, and very happy to have that in my collection. The next two are actually 1998 Essential Credentials. Guys, these are beautiful, insanely beautiful. So let me talk about these a little bit. So there's this one, for instance, has a purple holographic foil. And then it's got this transparent kind of red, pinkish, whatever it is. It's numbered to 61. Extremely difficult, because once you get these guys, they're too beautiful and too rare to sell. So people don't typically get rid of them. And here's the gold version. It's got the gold hollow foil, and then there's this neon green or yellow. The problem is, you guys, this could be a top 5 or top 10 card, and maybe it is. I don't know if it were just one card, but the fact that there's two, it's kind of weird to say hey, this is a top 10 card when there's two of them, and this one's out of 40. I'm not sure which one I like best. I think they are just both incredible cards. So 1998 Essential Credentials, if you're interested in looking those up. and keep an eye out for them. They are beautiful. Okay, so this is a really big card. This is a 1999 Skybox Star Rubies. It's numbered out 50, and it's just incredible, you guys. I had a blank back sheet of the set, or half of the set, or something like that, and it was just an incredible sheet to have, but I don't have room for that sort of thing, so I ended up selling it. I also had a blank back at one point that now my buddy Mark has. And it's the same card. It just, has a blank back. But in any event, this is the full back one. This is out of 50. And I had been looking for this forever. I think one of them sold prior to this, and other than that, I've never seen another one, if I remember correctly. Maybe I've seen 2 others. I don't know. But in any event, it's just an incredible card. I love the shine. And it's fun to add variety, especially this is a heavy hitter, like a top tier card for the 90s and 2000s. So, yeah, I mean, it's just incredible. But I love the, holographic pattern there. So there's that. And then this one, I don't know, this might possibly, there's so many cards, you guys, that I could potentially put as my favorite. So this is a 97 Pinnacle, totally certified, and is the platinum gold. And my gosh, you guys, if you go to my site, you can take a look and see. I'm going to actually, some of these tops are dusty because they're actually displayed, but in any event, oh my goodness, I just love this. It's got a crazy amazing story on how I got it, and this is actually the dealer sample version. So the pack pulled versions are out of 30. And this actually it came out of the collection of a very prominent person. I think I've said that before. I don't really want to say necessarily right now, but that's where this came from, how I got it, and just the fact that again, the design and everything is pretty much perfect. It's just the perfect card. And this is probably the only card that I won't peel the actual peel off of. So I love it that much. So it's a really, really cool card, because the other pack pulled versions I've seen, they have peel off, it says upside down, which is another kind of fun thing. But in any event, now here's Big Daddy. This could also be, again, a number 1 in my collection. Take a look at this, you guys. And yes, this is a duplicate. So this actually, quote unquote, fell in my lap. And I am very happy it did. It's, the card itself is, worth thousands of dollars. But it's something that I had to get because you don't run into these ever. This is for many people, this is quite literally the grail card of Jose Canseco. Aside from some one of ones out there and everything, I think the one of ones would have a big shot, but this one has a little bit of a different story to it. This is actually the copy that came from Pinnacle CEO, which is just has an incredible story. So kind of like the previous Totally Certified that I told you about. So this is what makes this one that much more special. So, and like I said in my previous video, one of them, the one I showed before, or this one, probably the one I showed before, is going to be available for trade or sale at some point. I just don't know when. It's hard to give up. I don't do doubles, but it's really hard to give up kind of double like that. Okay, so goodness, these next 3 are massive cards. So first of all, we're going to go with this. This is a 1998 PMG out of 50. There's one actually for sale right now, and I haven't seen one for sale forever on eBay. It's at auction, so good luck with that. I'm getting my popcorn ready and seeing where this ends. But incredible card. It's another card that's just basically perfect. You take a look at the holographic foil on it, the patterns and everything, and the color blue that they used, and he's on the A's with this. I mean, my goodness, you guys, it's just an incredible card. I really like that one. So now we also have the 1998 Crusade Red. This is this along with the Nice 6 Select Certified Mirror Gold and the Nice 7 Platinum Totally Certified uh, Gold Platinum card. Those three were my main grails to get. And up until I think maybe a year ago or so, I didn't have all three of them together, if I remember correctly, or maybe a couple years ago. I don't know. But I finally got all three of them, and I am just super happy. It's just an incredible card. Absolutely incredible. This one might actually beat out those two. I don't know about that. I don't know. This is a difficult one. This is again. I was talking to my buddy Mark about this earlier that if this went to auction, I would be uh, watching with my popcorn in hand. Also, it's the 1999 Fleer Brilliance 24K. There's actual gold in this. It's numbered at 24, and absolutely, positively, drop dead gorgeous. And oh, this is the last one. It's the number 2424. I didn't realize that. So for you serial number geeks out there. But anyway, yeah, I mean, just an incredible card, and I don't think I've ever seen this show up. Like, I literally don't think I've ever seen it show up. So, really, really, really beautiful card. Okay, so moving on, we have this beauty here. This is a 2015 Topps Dynasty patch, 5 out of 5. Now, this is an incredible card. First of all, the shine's amazing, design's amazing, the embossment's amazing. My favorite part, of course, is the patch. It's a 25th anniversary patch, and Jose probably only has maybe 3 or 4 others ever of that same patch. He wore it in his 92 season last year with his first stint of the A's, which is kind of when I was really a big fan of his. Mostly, of course, big fan of him and his heyday from the 80s and early 90s, but. And once upon a time, fun fact, I used to have, I think two or three of the one of ones, and I had like the lion's share of all the others. Like I had like a sizable percentage of all the Dynasty Canseco cards. Like probably, when I say lion's share, I don't mean like 75%. I think more like 25% at some point. But in any event, this is the one that I decided to hang on to. And I miss some of those one of ones, but I'm very happy with the one that I have here. The green is great. The patch again, I'm in love with that patch there. I think it's so cool. And then we have, I gotta look at the year on this one. This is a 2021, and it's in the style of 1990 Topps. It is Jose's first, and as far as I know, only to the point right now, anyways, first and only one of one foil fractor autograph. So I used to have the non-autographed one of one foil fractor, but I got rid of that because I didn't see a need to have both of them. So this is incredibly beautiful. It almost has kind of like that super fractor foil there if you take a look, but it's rainbowy and it's actually like octagony or hexagony or something. But anyways, it's just such a neat card. And plus the 1990 Topps design, you cannot beat that. I love that. Oh, before I forget, I also I don't think this would crack the top 25, but it'd be it would crack something. I'm not sure what, but I just got this in, by the way. This is the super fractor for 2023 Topps Platinum, and is in the style of 1954 Topps, which is kind of fun because as a Canseco fan, we always thought that Jose was going to beat the home run record that Hank Aaron set, and Hank Aaron had his rookie in 1954 Topps. One of one, obviously, it's stamped there at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyways, it's really, really cool card. I posted this on social media and got like a tremendous response on it. So it's fun to do that. I like that little added element of collecting these days when you can share what you have with other collectors and you all can get excited with each other. So this is, and I showed you yesterday, or the last video at least, the rainbow, my favorite rainbow patch of Canseco. Well, here is the one of one, and you guys, I am in love with this. I don't normally pick up Leaf cards all that much. Uh, this blows the doors off of, in my opinion, most any other of the Canseco patch cards out there, licensed or not. Autograph is perfect. The patch is incredible. I love the patch. I remember seeing pictures of this before Jose signed it, and my jaw dropped. And a little fun story about this, it was in 2017. My family and I were on a vacation, and I quite literally think I had Atticus on my phone, consistently checking eBay, being like, hey, tell me if this comes up. So ultimately, I was checking while we were in Legoland, I think, and it popped, and I did a deal. And this is one of the very few cards that stuck with me through my super collecting journey. Um, and the same thing with the 97 Pinnacle, totally certified. I actually sold that and got it back. And also, I believe, I'm trying to look at my um, oh yeah, the 99 Ultimate Gold stayed with me as well. So there were like maybe 8 cards that stuck with me. So, but this is one of them. I think this might be the only patch one that did. And I mean, it's just, the video won't do it justice. It is just a beautiful card. So when it comes to telling a story with my collection, I want to have like at least one of every type of card. So this is a Letterman, like a nameplate card. The E, of course, for Topps Own the Name. This is 2016. It's got the green design, which is great because that goes with Oakland. And yeah, I just love this card. I think it's great. I've had a few of them before. They are very hard to find. They're difficult cards, but to get. But in any event, just a very, very neat card. I love this thing. And it's, of course, a one of one. And this is in the running for my favorite Bat Barrel card that's ever made. At least non-autographed Bat Barrel card that's ever been made. It is, I also believe, maybe the second licensed one that's ever been made. One of the others that was made, I think, maybe just like a month or so before this. I don't think has ever surfaced, but I remember seeing this being pulled in a break. I mean, I love it. They did this perfectly. So first of all, you see Jose's name Smudge, no doubt where he hit a ball. It has Cooper Pro 100 centered, and then his name centered under there as well. And I just think that's perfect. Yeah, I love that one. And this was going to be my like definitive non-autographed barrel, but as this video goes on, you'll see why I'm struggling with that. Keeping it down to one non-autographed barrel. This one here, you guys, gosh. I think this is the perfect Superfractor autograph. It's my favorite Superfractor autograph of Jose that has ever been released. It is a 2023 Topps Finest. Oh, by the way, I think I said this is 2016 Museum. Let me make sure that's right on there. Yeah, 2016. If you collect another guy and you want to look for a card similar to that of your guy. But in any event, back to this Superfractor. I think this is beautiful. The design, the amount of coverage that we have of the circles, the Superfractor circles is just perfect. I mean, it's on card, and I mean, it's just there's so much about this card that I love. I really think this is incredible, and also the picture too. So we don't really have too terribly many to go here, but we have some massive cards coming up. So first of all, we have this Gypsy Queen button one of one. This is my favorite button card of his, you guys. Like, I think the design is awesome. And it's funny because I picked up the button version of Gypsy Queen that he had the year prior. I think that was the 2016, and this is 2017. I ended up dealing that one away, and I think I got this one the same day that I traded the other one away. But yeah, I mean, this is it's a amazing design. Like, this design really speaks to me just because of all of the little intricate like flourishes and everything. And as a designer, yeah, this does it for me. This is my favorite, hands down, out of any of the other button cards that he's ever had. So even the interesting diagonal signature, I just love it. I think it's incredible. This card, you guys, like, this is a big deal. This is 2010 Exquisite, the patch. I believe there's only 5 of them out there. It says it's numbered out 50, but look up 2010 Exquisite Baseball and you'll see a bunch of information about like why this is so special and how Upper Deck lost its license and they weren't allowed to really kind of release these or whatever. I think I know where at least 3, maybe all of the other 4 are. I think so. I'm very lucky, very fortunate to have this in my collection. The base card without a patch just recently, like I said in my other video, sold for like 900 bucks. And like, gosh, you guys, like 15 years ago, uh, the patch card, this might have gone for for 900 bucks or something. So times have changed. Like this would be a massive card if one ever hits eBay. I don't think it will because I think they quite literally are all accounted for. Like I think they're all locked up. So, but just an incredible card. And this, by the way, you guys, it's 2010 Exquisite. It is a card that uh, you know it was released in a time where Jose didn't have many cards that were being produced. Like it was 2005, I think, was when there's this explosion of cards that was released for him, along with 2004, 2003. 2006, it trickled. In 2007, it was just done. 2008, 2009, 2010, nothing really happened until 2014. So for Canseco collectors to hear that this came out, that's a massive deal. All right, so coming up next, we have this card here is a National Treasures, I think 2019. You guys, I love this card. I actually landed this on Thanksgiving of 2019, I think. The fun thing is I actually found the auction house that sold the jersey. As it turns out, this is actually a rookie jersey um, that they used for Jose. So incredible Rawlings tag. I love the solid yellow jerseys and the Rawlings tag being red. 1 of 1 autograph. This is one that I do not mind it being unlicensed. I do not mind it being a sticker autograph. It is absolutely one of the best, if not the best, Rawlings tag card that I've ever seen of his. And when I say the best, let me say not the best. It's one of my favorite, if not the favorite one that's ever been made. So, because I can't say that my cards are better than other people's or whatever, but I can say that this is probably my favorite. So, probably my favorite that's ever been released for his. Now that'll probably change down the road because they make all kinds of his cards, right? But to have a piece of his rookie jersey that's a tag, oh, you guys, love it, love it, love it. All right, so this is a 2018 Topps Museum wood card. It's 1 of 1, framed wood, full wood, gold ink, and you guys, like, this is really kind of where we blur the lines between cards and art. I'm actually gonna kind of pull this out here, and let me show you kind of a better look. Should have shown y'all all of these without the holders at all because, oh my goodness. It's one thing to show these on camera. It's quite another to show them in hand, in person. But just an incredible card. So I want to show you just like literally all of it is wood. It's all a wood card. It's got gold holofoil trim and yeah, just a work of art. So I love this. I had the 2017, which is an incredible card also, and I really kind of mourned the loss of that one, so to speak. But very happy to have this one. This might be my favorite. I don't know. The other one was really good too, so maybe it's a two-way tie. I've actually there have been 4 wood frame Canseco Museum 1 of 1s to my recollection, if I remember correctly. That have been out there, they've been produced, and at one point or another, I've had all of them. But this one, yeah, I'm very satisfied with this one being the example in my collection. Now, going forward and keeping with the wood theme, I'm going to go with a sketch card, which again, like I said, trying to tell a story. with my collection. And so you have to have a sketch of some sort, right? Well, take a look at this. This is hands down my absolute favorite sketch card that has ever been done of Canseco. It's the 1 of 1 Topps Transcendent. Remember, Transcendent is like 20 or 30 grand a case. you know, the artist is Dan Bergren or Bergren. I actually know him. Very talented guy. I mean, duh, look at this. I mean, it's just beautiful. Wood frame. And believe it or not, someone by the name of Steve actually reached out to me, and he gifted this to me. You guys, like, I am blown away. Like, this was a few years ago that he gave this to me, and I'm still blown away. Like, so Steve, if you're watching, thank you again so much. I am super happy and thankful for this. I love this card. I think this is just incredible. Like I said, my favorite sketch card ever of Jose. All right, you guys, you've made it this far. This is the final countdown, the final 5. And there's some old and some new in here. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is, let me look at the year, a 2020 Topps Sterling Bat Knob card. And this is this is the perfect Bat Knob card, you guys. Like, I am so amazed at how Sterling did this one. Let me see if I can try and get it out of the holder there for you. So, but the refractive part of it is much more muted. It's almost like one of those seashells that has like you look on the inside and there's like this little subtle rainbow to it. Well, that's what this is, and it's so classy. The bat knob has all kinds of fun writing and everything. I mean, that's just such a neat card. Um, I would say that I'd like to see this autograph, but I wouldn't want this autograph. It's perfect as it is. That said, I do want an autographed knob at some point. Like, I don't have one yet. I don't have one back yet. So eventually I'd like to pick one up. But yeah, it's an incredible card. I love that. So I'm going to show these two together because they kind of go. And oh my goodness. Okay, so first we have a 2000 Upper Deck game jersey patch. This is absolutely the best patch I've ever seen in the 2000 Upper Deck game jersey patch Canseco cards. And there's been a lot of really nice ones. And this is my favorite, so by far. But this card here is actually Jose's first patch card that's ever been made, which is neat. And that's the same thing that's true for pretty much anybody that's in the set, because this is the first patch card release, like pack pulled release, I think, if I remember correctly. So, and fun fact, all of them have like gunk that I've seen like around the edges. I've seen multiple players, multiple Canseco cards, and they all have this weird gunk around. So I think Upper Deck was not sure how to seal them up nicely, but in any event, just an incredible card. And so we will back that up with this the next year out of 25. So this card, by the way, is 1 out of 20, 1 out of 10,000 packs. This is serial number 25. This is the last patch card that Canseco had while he was still actively playing. So these are really the only two, kind of thing. So there's a regular version of this as well, and I showed that in my video. But in any event, these two, they pack a powerful 1-2 punch. I love them. And by the way, this is again my favorite patch from this card that I've ever seen either. So I mean, look at the colors. And the funny thing is I've seen lower resolutions versions of this picture of this card for years and years and years, and it finally made its way into my collection after all this time, and I'm so happy it did. I think these two are incredible together. And now we will do the final two, which are insanely beautiful. I'm going to give you some double barrel action here. This is from, let me see, 2021 and 2022 Topps Sterling. Oops, sorry for bumping the camera there. Check this out, you guys. You have that there, and then you have this here. Now you see why I'm having a hard time figuring out what my definitive non-autograph bat barrel is. I mean, oh man. So you guys like take a look at this. I mean, just look. That's incredible. This is the one I picked up most recently. But yeah, I just think this is incredible. I think if you pair those two with the knob as well, and they're all sterling. I mean, I think that's just incredible. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to adequately show this here. So, but anyway, so there it is, you guys. It's the top 25. I'm going to kind of scroll through minus the handprints, show you everything one more time, and we'll wrap up. All right, so there it is, you guys. My top 25 regular size cards, anyways, because like I said, the handprint is somewhere else. But some of these cards could be swapped out for some others, and at any given point, I could change out. For instance, like if there was, if I liked, I don't know, this foil fractor, if I liked the 84 top style super fractor or something better first, I might swap that out at some point. But yeah, I mean, it's so much great eye appeal here. I'm very happy with this. I think it tells a great story of Canseco's cards, and very very happy, very thankful for all of them. And it's kind of funny. I've said this before. When I had like quote unquote everything and it was going for everything back in like 2014, 2018, um, I just wasn't nearly as satisfied as I am now. And what you saw in the past 5, 6 videos or whatever it is, that's the lion's share of everything I have. And yeah, very happy with it. By the way, here's a little custom I might have to show also. This is a booklet showing his entire name, which is really cool also. But anyway, so as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you all have a great day.